only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Chaos is strong. It is ours for the taking. We are chaos. Chaos is strong. We are eager to please.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
It is ours for the taking.
It will only take me a moment.
Our victory is assured.
It will only take me a moment.
Our victory is assured.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment. Take me a moment. I hold the secrets of the machine. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
Victory is assured. We can serve you.
It will only
We are
take me a
eager to
moment.
please.
For the dark gods! Yes. Engaging the enemy! Engaging the enemy!
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
Victory is assured.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
At your command! We are Legion, meeting resistance to ruin! Your will?
Our victory is assured.
It will only take me a moment.
Your will? When do we attack? We are Legion! When do we attack?
Grant us the gifts of the Chaos Gods, Great One. We are eager to prove ourselves. How can I serve?
It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my
Our
skill.
victory is assured.
Your will? On our way!
I will.
The path to ruin.
You favor us with your attentions. For the great gods.
My lord, at your command! The path to ruin. We are filled with attack and chaos!
And in return, grant
I
us the
feel the
power
warp
of the
overtaking me!
gods.
Good pain.
It will only take me a moment.
Enemies of the Dark Gods, beware!
Speak clearly now. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Yes, Lord. Grant us the gifts of
It
the
is as though
Chaos
a
Gods,
thousand
Great
mouths
One.
cry out in pain.
A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment. Of course. It will only take me a moment.
Yes, Lord.
For the Dark Gods! Meeting resistance!
That is the way to hell!
It is as though a thousand mouths cry out in pain. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Enemies! We need enemies! I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. We are the Destroyer! Of course, we do your bidding.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Do you hear the voices
Do you
too?
hear the voices too? We have captured a
voices
location.
too?
Warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Meeting resistance! We are the Destroyer! It is as though a thousand mouths cry out in pain.
Must kill.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Our faith conquers all.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. It is as though a thousand mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
What is your wish, Great One? What is your wish, Great One? Victory is assured. Wherever you wish.
It is as though a thousand mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. A challenge
Do you
worthy
hear
of
the
my
voices
skill.
too?
will only take me a moment.
I am here! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
We have captured a location.
The secrets
We
of the
need enemies.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good
the
pain.
secrets of the machine.
Chaos consume us!
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Enemies! We need enemies. We must
Meeting resistance! Hear the voices too?
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Hear the voices too? It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Of course, we do your bidding. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
must kill.
Hear the voices too?
It was a momentary madness.
We are the Destroyer, meeting resistance.
It was a
Will
momentary
only take
madness.
me a moment.
Meeting resistance.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Must kill.
It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Awaiting command.
Of course.
Awaiting instruction. Affirmative.
The secret will only take me a moment.
Do you hear the voices too?
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my
Sanity for the
skill.
weak.
The warp overtaking me.
It will only
is a
take
good
me a
pain.
moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Hear the voices meeting resistance. Meeting resistance.
It will only take me a moment.
Do you hear the voices too?
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. Of course.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Meeting resistance. Meeting resistance. Gods speak clearly. Sanity is for the weak.
It will only take me a moment.
For the dark
overtaking me. It is a good
Even a warped mind can see the odds stacked against it. For the Dark Gods, it was a momentary madness at your command. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Do you hear the voices too?
Yes, Master.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Hear the voices
It will
too.
only take me a moment. I will ease the machine.
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Do you hear the voices too?
Meeting
Do
resistance.
you hear the voices too? It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. That is the way to hell. We must kill. Chaos is our master. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It's a good pain.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill. Of course.
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Take us to battle! Enemies! We need enemies.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain. We must kill! Must
I feel the warp overtaking me.
feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
It will only take me a moment. It
Meeting
will only take
resistance.
me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Even a warped mind. Meeting resistance.
Need enemies.
Cheers for the weak.
I hold the secrets of the machine. It will only
It
take
was a
me a moment.
momentary madness.
I hold the secrets. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It is as though 1,000 mouths
resistance.
cry out in
Even a
pain.
warped mind can see the odds stacked against it.
It will only take me a moment.
It was a momentary madness. The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Engaging the enemy! For the dark gods!
After 1,000 battles, I've only seen death. Sanity is for the weak. Get ready for battle.
For the dark gods! Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
For the dark
Will
gods!
only take me a moment.
Yes, master! Engaging the enemy! For the dark gods!
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Of course, we do your bidding. The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. That is the way to hell. We need enemies.
Will only take me.
I am here.
Yes, master!
It was a momentary madness. Enemies! We need enemies. Chaos is our master. Sanity is for the weak. Destroy! Do you hear the voices? Do!
Meeting resistance! Engaging the enemy!
We must kill! I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good thing.
master!
Enemies! We need enemies.
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment.
Must kill! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. It was a momentary madness.
The path to ruin!
Enemies! We need enemies. Sanity is for the weak. Destroy! Destroy! True answer. It was a momentary madness. Must kill! Chaos is our master! It was a momentary madness! Enemies!
Meeting resistance!
We need enemies!
Meeting resistance!
It was a momentary madness! Chaos is the only true answer. Are you sure? The gods clearly now. Clearly now.
Will only take me a moment.
It was a momentary madness.
Will only take me a moment. Of course.
It was a momentary madness.
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Speak clearly now.
Will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
Do you hear the voices too? Do you hear the voices too? The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Will only take me a moment. Of course.
For the dark gods!
Chaos is the only true answer. It will be done. The chaos gods speak clearly now.
At your command! Swarming! Legion for the dark
Only
gods!
take me.
Sanity is for the weak.
Your will?
The chaos gods speak clearly now.
For the dark gods! Meeting resistance! The gods favor us!
It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
Of course.
My lord! Your will?
It will only take me a moment.
Is the only true answer. That is your
At your command! When do we attack?
sanity is for the weak. Chaos is the only true answer.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
We need enemies. I am power. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a
Meeting
good
resistance!
It will only take me a moment.
sanity is for the weak. Guide me wisely. It cannot be. Chaos is the only true answer. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. I understand more than you could possibly know. We must kill!
Meeting resistance!
Enemies! We need enemies. Take us to battle!
Of
It
course.
is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Guide me wisely. The enemy got lucky. About what will happen again. Yes.
Meeting resistance!
It will be done. Guide me wisely.
Yes, master! Yes, master!
Sanity is for the weak. Just take us into the thick of it. After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Understand more than you could possibly know. Yes. Enemies! We need
Meeting
enemies.
resistance!
Enemies! We need enemies.
It will only take me a moment. I will use the machine tape. It will only take me a moment. take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in
Meeting
pain.
resistance!
Chaos is our master! It was a
Enemies!
momentary madness! We need enemies!
I command the darker powers.
It will only take me a moment.
Chaos gods!
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Take us to battle!
My will falters.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment. I hold the secrets of the machine.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Do you hear the voices too?
The gods favor us!
It was a momentary madness.
It will only take me a moment.
Resistance!
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Destroy!
Will?
Destroy!
Yes, master! Meeting resistance!
Sanity is for the
It will only
weak.
take me a moment.
I am power.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
A challenge worthy of my skill. Of course.
My lord!
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
The gods favor us!
A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Is the only true answer.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment.
It was a momentary overtaking me. It is a good pain.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
Do you hear the voices too? Chaos is our master! My wicked intellect will lead us to...
We will serve you, and in return, grant us the power of the dark gods. For the great gods. For the great gods.
It will only take me a moment. Of course. It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
Of course. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Lord, we need help!
Of course.
How can I serve? We are eager to prove ourselves.
Enemies! We need enemies. That is the way to hell. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. The Chaos Gods clearly.
Do not punish us! We will not run from the enemy again!
We must kill! The Chaos Gods speak clearly.
It will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
We are filled with the power of chaos!
Me a moment. Will only take me a moment.
The enemy got lucky.
The Chaos Gods. The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
I command the darker powers.
Forces of chaos. Bow. Cross meeting resistance!
It was a momentary madness.
Meeting resistance! Cross me and die.
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Cross me. My lord! When do we attack? On our way!
Sanity is for the weak.
Is the only true
I
answer.
feel the warp overtaking me! It is a good day. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain! Your will? Meeting resistance!
To victory.
Engaging the
You
enemy!
hear the voices?
Meeting resistance!
Of course.
Yes!
We need
Sword broken!
It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Sanity is for the weak. Just take us into the thick of it.
The gods favor us! Sword broken!
It is at your disposal.
It was a momentary madness.
Cross me and die. The ground trembles.
Sanity
with
is
angst.
for the weak.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge
resistance.
worthy of my skill.
The armored fist
Of course.
Sanity is for the weak.
My abilities are at your disposal.
Must kill.
Sanity is for the weak.
It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Favor us with your attentions.
Just take us into the thick of it.
It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pace.
Do you hear the voices too?
After 1,000 battles,
It will only take me a moment.
meeting resistance. Meeting resistance.
The field of battle is us again! It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain. 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 I will ease the machine's pain.
Yes.
Understand
At your command.
you could possibly know.
Yes. Engaging the enemy. It is as though a massive hounds cry out in pain.
Cross me and die. Cross me and die.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Meeting resistance.
Cross me.
The chaos gods speak clearly now.
Sanity is for the weak.
After 1,000 battles,
Must kill.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
We are the destroyer.
I feel the war overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Are you sure?
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Meeting resistance.
It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain.
Do you hear the voices too?
We are filled with the power of chaos.
Yes. I will tear them limb from limb. My abilities are at your disposal.
It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain.
Chaos is the only true answer. Cross me and die. I am power. Pay for my might. to
Meeting
order
resistance! The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
We are the Destroyer! Of course, we do your
It will
bidding!
only take me a moment.
Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Of course. I will ease the machine.
Enemies! We need enemies.
I will falters.
Chaos is our master! Crush, kill, and destroy!
is the only true answer. Might. You dare to order me? You dare to order me?
It will only take me a moment. I will falters. Of course.
Sanity is for the weak!
Enemies!
Meeting resistance!
We need enemies.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death! Meeting resistance!
I hold the secret challenge. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment. I hold the secret challenge. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. Of course.
Wisely. Before my might.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in
Before
pain!
my might.
At your command! As you command! We are Legion! As resistance! We are Legion!
Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance! Of course! We do your bidding! Chaos consume us! I feel the warp overtaking me! It is a good pain.
Before my might.
Crush, kill, and destroy!
Before my might. More souls to feast upon.
Meeting resistance! The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
Sanity is for the weak.
Meeting resistance!
Warp overtaking me. It is a good
It will
pain.
only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
All weapons primed and ready for battle! Just take us into the thick of it! We are filled with the power of chaos!
It will only take me a moment. Of course. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my
Meeting
skill.
resistance!
weak.
More souls to feast upon my might.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Might.
You hear the voices too?
All bend before my might.
I will protest.
Guide me wisely.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. I hold the secrets of my
The warp overtaking me. It
Meeting
is a good
resistance.
thing. The Chaos God. It was a momentary madness. We must kill.
Meeting resistance. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good thing. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Sanity is for the weak. Enemies.
will only
We
take me
need
a moment.
enemies. It was a momentary madness.
My might.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
Before my might.
Sanity is for the weak.
Meeting resistance.
Warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. We must kill.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only
The
take me
gods
a
favor
moment.
us.
I will ease the machine's pain.
Meeting resistance.
Before my might. You dare to order me? Chaos is the only true answer.
It will only take me a moment.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
At your command. Engaging the enemy. At your command. Meeting resistance.
It will only take me
At
a
your
moment.
command. Meeting resistance.
Understand more than you can possibly know.
It will only take me a moment.
I understand more than you could possibly know.
Enemies! We need enemies. Destroy! Destroy!
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Cross me and die.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
Must obliterate. I will shatter their souls.
The warp overtaking me.
Hold the secrets
It is a
of the
good
machine.
pain.
Sanity is for the weak.
Cross me
I hold the secrets of the machine.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
I will tear them limb from
It is as
limb.
though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
resistance!
and die.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Enemies! We need enemies.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Will only take me a moment. Of course.
I command the dark powers.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Must kill. For the Dark Gods seeking resistance!
Do you hear the voices of doom?
Of course.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. My lord! For the Dark Gods, sanity is for the weak.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
Before my might.
I hold the secrets of the
Enemies! We need enemies!
Fail before my might.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong. Great one.
Be
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
more souls to
I
feast
feel the
upon.
warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
The enemy
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
Enemies!
I am here!
Enemies!
Do you hear the voices too?
Enemies! The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Enemies! We need enemies!
at your disposal.
We all
For my might.
We are the destroyer! Squad broken! Enemies! We need enemies! The gods favor us!
Possibly now.
Enemies! We need enemies! All weapons primed and ready for battle! Meeting resistance! Swarm broken! Your will and your command!
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment.
For my might.
The gods favor us! We are filled with the power of chaos!
More souls to feast
Sanity
upon.
is for the weak.
We will serve you, and in return, grant us the power of the dark
Sanity is for the weak! Crush, kill, and destroy!
For my might.
resistance!
Before my might must kill all. Before my
Here!
We need enemies! Forces of
Enemies! We need enemies.
Yes, Lord.
Hear the voices too?
Lord, we need help!
before my
How can I serve?
It was a momentary madness. It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain. Chaos is a momentary madness.
Hear the voices too?
I am here.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Sanity
Meeting
is
resistance.
for the weak. It was a momentary madness.
Just take us into the thick of it. Meeting resistance.
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. Will falters.
For the dark gods. The gods favor us. Must kill. All weapons prime. Get ready for battle. Awaiting instruction.
my abilities are at your disposal.
By your command. By your command. By your command.
Secrets of the machine
Affirmative. Battle ready.
will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
We must kill. Meeting resistance.
My abilities are at
Yes.
your
Enemies. We need enemies.
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. Will only take me a moment. Of course. Will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain.
We need enemies.
Will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies. It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain.
cross me. Chaos is the only true answer.
Meeting resistance. I will shatter their souls.
Sanity is
Your
for the
will.
weak. Sanity is for the weak.
Sword broken.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain.
Secrets of the
Sword broken. The gods favor us.
The warp overtaking me It is a good sanity is for the weak.
Awaiting instruction. Battle ready.
Meeting resistance!
Before my might. More souls to feast upon.
It was a momentary
Only
madness.
take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. Of course.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead. Let's fly all guns! Engaging the enemy!
Before my might.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Swarm broken!
It will only take me a moment.
Our faith conquers all.
For my might.
Our faith conquers all. Our faith conquers all.
Abilities are at your
Meeting resistance!
disposal.
My lord! Engaging the enemy!
Before my might.
Prepared for battle!
Before my might. You
It will only take me a moment.
Sanity is for the weak.
Weapons primed and ready for resistance!
fail before my
At your command! At your command! Engaging the enemy!
fail before my might.
Our faith conquers all.
Might.
Destroy! Destroy!
For my might.
For the dark gods!
It will only take me a moment.
Abilities are at your disposal.
Meeting resistance! Engaging the enemy!
Before my might. More souls to feast upon.
Yes, master! Yes, master! Their weapons are ineffective against chaos. Yes, master! Only stays dead. Yes. Prepared for battle! Meeting resistance! I will shatter their souls!
Before my might.
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Chaos is our master.
It will only take me a moment.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead. After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead.
Sanity is for the weak.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
We are filled with the power of chaos!
Do you hear the voices too?
Die.
Prepared for battle! Meeting resistance!
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
All weapons primed and ready for battle!
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Destroy! Destroy! We must kill! Fly all guns! Fly all guns!
Meeting resistance!
Fly all guns!
Cross me and die.
I will ease the machine's pain. It will only take me a moment. Take me a moment.
Do you hear the voices too?
Meeting resistance!
Secrets.
After 1,000 battles,
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
do you hear the voices too?
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Do you hear the voices too? It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Meeting resistance! Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Chaos consume us! Chaos consume us!
Cross
The Chaos Gods speak
and
clearly now.
die. The ground trembles with every step. I command the darker powers.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Pale for my might.
Resistance!
It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain.
Sanity is for the weak. It is as though
Enemies!
1,000 meeting
We
resistance.
need enemies!
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of
sustaining damage.
You hear the voices too?
Cross me and die.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me.
I command the darker powers.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
All weapons primed and ready for battle!
All pale before my might. You dare to order me? Cross me and die.
All weapons primed and ready for battle! Sword broken! At your command, the gods favor us! The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Crush, kill, and destroy! Sanity is all weapons primed and ready for battle. Meeting resistance! Kill and destroy!
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Enemies! We need enemies. Sanity is for the weak.
Cross me and die.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
All pale before my might.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Meeting resistance! Crush, kill, and destroy!
Cross me and die.
All weapons primed and ready for battle!
Cross me and die.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment.
Cross now and die.
For the dark gods! Engaging the enemy!
Secrets of
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
Cross me and die.
For the dark gods!
ready for battle. Of the machine. It will only take me a moment. I hold the secrets of the machine.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
It will only take me a moment.
For the dark
It will
gods!
only
Meeting
take me a
resistance!
moment.
Enemies! We
It
need
will only take
enemies.
me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Take us into the thick of it! Moving out! Agreed! Hear the voices too! Prepare for battle!
Of course.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Our faith conquers
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Take us into the thick of it.
Our faith conquers all.
All pale before my might.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
Cross me and die. The ground trembles with every step.
Hear the voices too.
Cross me and die.
Meeting resistance.
Guide me wisely. Cross me and die.
Only take me a moment.
Prepare for battle. Let fly all guns. Let fly all guns.
Cross me and die. Cross me and die.
The Chaos Gods speak
My
clearly.
abilities at your disposal. My wicked intellect will lead us to victory.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
Your disposal.
Meeting resistance.
The ancient powers of chaos go where they please. My wicked intellect will lead us to victory.
You hear the voices too? After 1,000 battles,
Cross me
only sees
and die.
It will only take me a moment.
all weapons primed and ready for
Pale
battle.
before my might.
It will only take me a moment. This able beast should
Meeting
only take
resistance.
me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in
At
pain.
your disposal.
Sanity
Possibly
is
now.
for the weak.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
Abilities at your disposal.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
And die.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment.
Cross me and die.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Must obliterate.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
All pale before my might. More souls to feast upon! All pale before my might. Obliterate!
Meeting resistance.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
All pale before my might.
Will falter. It will only take me a moment.
My wicked
It will only take me a moment.
victory.
It will only take me a moment. my
Meeting
skill.
resistance!
And die. All pale before my might.
Sanity is for the weak! Just take us into the thick of it! Let's fly, all guns!
Cross me and die.
Will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Must kill! Destroy! Destroy enemies! We need enemies!
For my might.
We must kill! Meeting resistance soon!
And die.
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Meeting resistance!
All pale before my might. All pale before my might.
Destroy! Destroy!
All pale before my
I
might.
feel the warp overtaking me!
Guys,
It's a good Must! I feel the warp overtaking me! It is a good day.
Will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance! Enemies! We need enemies! Destroy! Enemies! We need enemies!
my might. Stand more than you could possibly know.
Meeting resistance! Yes! We have it now! The Chaos Gods speak clearly now! Engaging the enemy!
Before my might. All pale before my might.
Yes. At your command, meeting resistance! Sanity is for the weak! The location will be ours!
Overtaking me. It is a good
Obliterate!
Will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
Waiting instruction.
Will only take me a moment.
All pale before my might.
Grenades!
Yes! Need the voices too? Yes, master! As you command!
the warp overtaking me. It is a good
It is at your disposal. If that is your wish.
Just take us into the thick of it!
Will only take me a moment.
Just
take us into the thick of it. All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. Of course.
Will lead us to victory.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Destroy! Destroy!
Will only take me a moment.
We have it now!
The chaos.
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. Will only take me a moment.
Sanity is for the weak. Crush, kill, and destroy! We are capturing the location.
Before my might.
We must kill! Destroy! Destroy!
Before my might.
Sanity is for the weak.
Cross me and die.
Will only take me a moment.
Before my might.
We must kill!
Before my might. More
Eating resistance!
might.
Kill! Eating resistance! It is as though 1,000 pounds cry out in pain!
Awaiting instruction. The enemy got
It
lucky.
is as though 1,000 pounds cry out in pain!
One only saved.
Crush, kill, and destroy!
Only saved.
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
I feel the warp overtaking me!
Is there
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain! In the breaking through!
me? The enemy got lucky. It won't happen again. Cross me and die.
Eating resistance! Your will!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Must All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns.
We must kill!
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies!
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. After 1,000 battles,
Eating resistance!
only seized.
Eating resistance! For the dark gods!
Just take us into the thick of it. Just take us into the thick of it. Agree.
Will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of course. It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Chaos.
We are captured the location. We are filled with the power of chaos. Yes, Master. We must. At your command. Engaging the enemy. After 1,000 battles, one only saved. Meeting resistance!
Will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. After 1,000 battles, one only saved.
Must kill! Sanity is for the weak!
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry
The
out in
voices
pain.
too!
I hold the secrets of the machine.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment.
Sanity is for the weak! The Chaos God speak clearly now! Meeting resistance!
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Meeting resistance!
You hear the voices too?
Engaging the enemy!
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Hear the voices too?
It will only take me a moment.
For the dark gods! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Awaiting instruction.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Sanity is for the weak.
Your will!
Just take us into the thick of it. Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Meeting
It will only take
resistance!
me a moment. Of course.
Meeting resistance! Yes! Speak clearly now! Your will!
Awaiting instruction. Awaiting instruction.
It will only take me a moment.
Awaiting instruction. Grenade! Awaiting instruction.
Sanity is for the weak!
And die.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
All pain before my might.
Sanity is for the weak.
Your will! Your will! Your will!
All pain before my
Warp overtaking me.
Your
It is a
will!
good pain.
Meeting resistance!
pain before my might.
Meeting resistance! My lord, on our way! Well done, gods! At your command! Engaging the enemy!
only take me a moment.
My lord! Just take us into the thick of it! Meeting resistance!
Enemies! We need enemies. Of course. We do your... Did you hear the voices too? Sanity is for the weak. Destroy enemies! Destroy! We need enemies.
Meeting resistance!
Sanity is for the weak. Chaos is our master. We need enemies. Destroy! Sanity is for the weak. I am here. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Sanity is for the weak. Destroy! Destroy! Sanity is for the weak.
For my might.
Sanity is for the weak. That is the way to hell. The Chaos Gods, clearly now.
Meeting resistance!
For my might.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Meeting resistance!
Knight!
Overtaking me. It is a good pain.
For my might.
I feel the warp overtaking me!
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. I will ease the machine.
For my
Do you hear the voices too?
Engaging the enemy!
Clearly now. Destroy! Destroy! Clearly now.
Meeting resistance! Take us into the thick of it!
For my might.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death!
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
You dare to order
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death! By the dark gods!
for my
At your command! Engaging the enemy!
We must kill! We must kill!
My lord!
Will only take me a moment.
for my might.
All weapons primed and ready for meeting resistance!
Do you hear the voices too?
Unit sustaining damage.
Voices too!
Forces of chaos cross me, bow to and die. Do
not make me
It will
wait.
only take me a moment.
We are chaos.
Your will.
Chaos is strong.
Your will. Engaging the enemy. Enemies.
How can I
Enemies.
serve? Yes, Lord. For the great gods. Yes, Master. Right
Will only take
away,
me a
Master.
Sanity is for the weak. Sanity is for the weak. Enemies. Meeting resistance. Enemies.
The field of
Meeting
battle is us
resistance.
again!
Destroy! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Cross me and die. The ground
Take me a moment.
for the dark gods.
Murder in silence. Murder in silence. I will hold
It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance.
I will ease the machine's pain. I will ease the machine's pain. I will ease the machine's pain. Of course. I will ease the machine's pain. Of course. It will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths
It is as though
cry out in
1,000
pain.
mouths cry out in pain.
Cross me and
It will only take me a moment. This able beast should get us there. It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain. I will ease the machine's pain.
for the dark
I
gods.
will ease the machine's pain.
Must kill at your command. Meeting resistance. Cross me and die. Sanity is for the weak. We are the destroyer. Chaos is our
It will
master.
only take me a moment.
My lord, as you command.
For my might.
Of course.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Nothing can stop us now.
murder in
For my might.
I will hold within.
Do you hear the voices too?
Enemies! We need enemies! Meeting resistance!
My might.
Engaging the enemy! Engaging the enemy! I feel the warp
It'll only
overtaking
take
me!
me a
It is
moment.
a good pay. We must. Yes, master.
For my might.
Just take us into the thick of it. Do you hear the voices
Sustaining
too?
damage.
For my might. Before my might.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
We have captured the location. Meeting resistance!
Enemies. We need enemies.
Just take us into the thick of it. Do you hear the voices too? Sanity is for the weak.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
We must kill!
How can I serve? Yes, master. Right away,
It'll only take
master.
me a moment.
Murder and silence. Silent operator.
Oh,
Silent
It'll
operator.
only take me a moment.
Take us into the thick of it. After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. All weapons primed
Meeting
and ready for
resistance!
battle. Let fly all guns! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Murder and silence.
Must kill! After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Sanity is for the weak. All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns! Let fly all guns!
Meeting resistance!
Enemies! We need enemies. We are the destroyer! One only sees death. Let's fly all Do you hear the voices
Your
too?
command! The path to ruin!
Murder and silence.
Cross me. Before my might.
At your command!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Just take us into the thick of it.
Enemies! We need enemies! Meeting resistance!
We need enemies.
Just take us into the thick of it. Fire all guns! Fire all guns!
We need enemies. We must kill.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Fire all guns!
Those come back to the front.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Trust me.
The chaos gods speak clearly. Prepare for battle. Moving out. Meeting resistance.
Sanity is for the weak.
Battles, one only sees death. Fly all guns. Fly all guns.
Do you hear the voices too?
We need enemies.
Do you hear the voices too? Destroy! Destroy!
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. Of course.
Meeting resistance. After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Fly all guns! Fly all guns!
Overtaking me. It is a good day. Take us to battle. Do you hear the voices too?
Take us into the thick of it. I feel the warmth overtaking me. It is a good day.
Enemies. We need enemies.
The warp overtaking me.
Meeting
It is a
resistance.
good day. Destroy! Destroy!
All before my might.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Fly all guns!
Chaos gods speak clearly now. Destroy! Destroy! Enemies! We need enemies. Do you hear the voices too?
Take us into the thick of it.
Those come back is a front.
Before my might.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Take us into the thick of it. Fly all weapons primed and ready for battle.
Enemies. We need enemies.
a good Sanity is for the weak. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Destroy! Destroy!
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Must kill!
Close combat is upon us.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead. Let fly all guns! Meeting resistance! Moving up! Let fly all guns! All weapons primed and ready for battle! Just take us into the thick of it!
Must kill! Must kill!
Do you hear the voices too?
We must kill!
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Sanity is for the weak. A warp overtaking me. It is a good name.
Meeting resistance!
My might!
All weapons primed and ready for battle!
Do you hear the voices too?
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead. Meeting resistance! Just take us into the thick of it. All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Enemies! We need enemies. Destroy sanity! Is for the weak.
Prepare for battle. All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let fly meeting resistance. Let fly all guns. Meeting resistance.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Do you hear the voices too?
Destroy! Destroy!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. After 1,000 battles, resistance!
I hold the secrets of the machine. It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of course. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Cross me and die.
Enemies! We need enemies!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Just take us into the thick of it.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind here.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Meeting resistance!
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
For my might. All weapons primed and ready for battle. Prepare for battle. Prepare for battle.
Enemies! We need enemies. Do you hear the voices too?
Prepare for battle.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Take us into the thick of
It
it.
is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Destroy! Destroy! Kill!
Silent.
Cross me and die.
Meeting resistance!
Into the thick of
Cross
it.
me and die.
Must kill.
All before my might.
Will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. Will only take me a moment. Of course.
Prepare for battle. Let's fly all guns.
All
Before my might. We must kill. Just take us into the thick of it. Whirlwind here. His will be done. Triangulating the tactical weapons primed and ready for battle.
Meeting resistance!
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. Of course.
Must kill my might.
Your will!
We must kill!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Just take us into the thick of it.
Unit sustaining damage.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Must kill.
Will only take me a moment. Of course. Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment. challenge worthy of my skill.
Meeting resistance! Meeting resistance!
Of course.
Just take us into the thick of it.
Sanity is for the weak.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. After 1,000 battles, one only sees
Must kill!
for battle.
Cross me and die.
The warp overtaking me.
Take us into the thick of it.
It is a good pain.
Enemies! We need enemies! Meeting resistance!
For my might. Cross me and die.
Must kill!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Let fly all guns! Prepare for battle.
Do you hear the voices too? I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Just take us into the thick of it. After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
Might.
Do you hear the voices too?
Will only take me a moment.
Cross me and die.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Meeting resistance!
Do you hear the voices too?
Prepare for battle.
Sanity is for the weak!
Cross me and die. All pale before my might.
Prepare for battle. Let fly all guns. After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. We're not doing anything here. Enemy just take us into the thick of it.
Murder and silence.
Sanity is for the weak.
All pale before my might.
Will only take me a moment. Of course. Will only take me a moment.
Prepare for battle. Moving out. Let fly
Meeting
all
resistance!
Cross me and die.
Sanity is for the weak. Do you hear the voices too? Take us to battle. Do you hear the voice? It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out
It is
in
as though
pain.
1,000 mouths cry out in pain!
Must kill!
Before my might.
Will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies!
For my might.
Will only take me a moment. Of course.
Close combat is upon us. Close combat is upon us.
Grenades!
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill.
We must kill!
Will only take me a moment. Of course. Of course.
All before my might.
Let fly all guns! Let fly all guns!
We must kill!
1,000 battles, one only saved.
Will falters. Will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies!
The field of battle awaits us again!
Enemies! Meeting resistance!
Will only take me a moment.
You hear the voices too?
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Murder and silence.
Whirlwind here. Just take us into the thick of it. Just take us into the thick of it.
Murder and silence.
Cross me.
Meeting resistance! We must kill!
Sanity is for the weak.
Murder and silence.
Just take us into the thick
Murder
of
and
it.
silence.
Meeting resistance!
Agreed. Let fly all guns. After 1,000 battles,
Murder and
one
silence.
only sees death.
Cross me and die.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
Meeting resistance!
Murder and silence.
Cross me and die.
Pale before my might! The voices too!
Primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns.
Cross me and die.
After 1,000
Enemies!
one
We
only
need
sees
enemies. The warp overtaking me.
Meeting resistance!
It is a good pain. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Just take us into the thick
Murder
of
and
it.
silence.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly!
Of course, we do your
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
For the dark meeting resistance!
Whirlwind here.
must kill.
My might! Engaging the enemy! All pale before mine!
We have captured our location.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. We are the destroyer! Take us to battle!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns.
Meeting resistance! I feel the war overtaking me! It is a good pain.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
damage.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
The Chaos Gods clearly now.
What are we not doing, thank you? Prepare for battle. Let's fly, all guns! Moving out!
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good
It'll
pain.
only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It'll only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Get ready for battle.
Murder in silence.
Meeting resistance!
Silent operator.
After 1,000
Murder in silence.
one only sees death.
Before my might.
Sanity is for the weak.
Meeting resistance!
And die. Cross me and die.
Sanity is for the weak.
Murder in silence.
Prepare for battle.
The Chaos Gods clearly now.
Cross me and die.
Must kill!
All pale before my might.
Enemies! We need enemies! Meeting resistance!
Triangulating attack coordinates.
The Chaos Gods.
Sustaining damage.
It'll only take me a
Unit sustaining damage.
We have captured a location.
Meeting resistance!
Sanity is for the weak.
Meeting resistance! Enemies! We are captured locations! That is the way to hell!
challenge worthy of my skill.
Murder in silence.
Cross me and die.
Sanity is for the weak.
Meeting resistance!
Cross me and die.
For the dark gods! My lord!
All pale before my might.
Engaging the enemy!
Secrets of
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Enemies! We need enemies! That is the way to hell! Meeting resistance!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
It will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Might.
What are we not doing?
Do you hear the voices too? Chaos is our master.
me a moment. Of course.
Enemies! We need enemies!
All pale before my might.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Let fly all guns!
Murder in silence.
Just take us into the thick of it. Whirlwind
Meeting
artillery takes you.
resistance!
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Prepare for battle.
We must kill!
Whirlwind artillery take you. Prepare for battle.
Murder in silence. Murder in silence.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Nothing can stop us now. We will crush their skulls under our iron treads.
Grenades!
Enemies! We need enemies.
Kill!
Grenades!
Just take us into the thick of it.
Meeting resistance!
Must kill!
Let fly all guns! Whirlwind artillery take here. Triangulating the test. Take us into the thick of it. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
All pale before my might.
Meeting
Will only
resistance!
take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Enemies! We need enemies!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns!
Murder in silence.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Of course, we do your bidding. I feel the warp overtaking
Sanity
me.
is for the weak!
It is
Meeting
a good
resistance!
pain. I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns! Just take us into the thick of it. Let fly all guns!
Will only take me a moment. Will only take me a moment.
Grenades!
I will ease the machine's pain. Will only take me a moment.
Take us into the thick of it.
Of course.
You down!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Prepare for battle. Let fly all guns!
Sanity is for the weak.
Must kill! Destroy! Destroy! Meeting resistance!
We must kill!
All pale before my might.
Will only take me a moment. Of course.
All pale before my might.
Enemies! We need enemies! Meeting resistance!
For my might. All weapons primed and ready for battle. Agreed. We will crush their skulls under our iron treads. Let's fly all guns! Let's fly all guns!
Murder in silence.
Cross me and die.
Must kill! That is the way to hell!
I hold the secrets of the machine.
Just take us into the thick of it.
Meeting
Whirlwind
resistance!
artillery tank here.
It will only take me a moment.
Sanity is for the weak!
We must kill!
It will only take me a moment.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
Sanity is for the weak. Enemies! We need enemies. I feel the warp overtaking me.
Enemies!
It is a good thing.
Enemies!
Let's fly all guns! Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
Enemies! We need enemies. We are the destroyer! Sanity is for the weak.
Meeting resistance! Enemies! We need enemies! You hear the voices too? Yes, Master!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Their weapons are ineffective against Chaos armor.
Do you hear the voices too?
All bend before my might. All bend before my might.
The warp overtaking me. It is a good thing. The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Enemies! We need enemies.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Before my might.
Meeting resistance! Meeting resistance! Enemies!
Sanity is for the weak.
We must kill!
Murder in silence.
Prepare for battle.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Cross me and die. Cross me and
Sanity is for the weak.
all bend before my might.
Kill!
It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Meeting resistance!
Sanity is for the weak.
Murder in silence.
It will only take me a moment.
Murder in silence.
Enemies! We need enemies! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Primed and ready for battle.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Let's fly all guns! Let's fly all guns! We will crush their skulls under our iron crowns! Just take us into the thick of it!
Do you hear the voices too? It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Do you hear the voices too?
Enemies! We need enemies! Hail before my might! Must kill!
Close
It will
combat.
only take me a moment.
Close combat is upon us.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Meeting resistance! Overtaking me! It is a good day.
Their weapons are ineffective against chaos armor!
It will only take me a moment.
Just take us into the thick of it!
It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine's pain.
Murder in silence.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Enemies! Enemies!
One only sees death! After 1,000 battles, one only sees death! Let's fly all guns!
Enemies! We need enemies!
Prepared for battle!
Cross me and
Murder in
die.
silence.
Prepared for battle! Let's fly all guns!
Meeting resistance!
Moving out! We will crush their skulls under our iron tracks!
It will only take me a moment.
Sanity is for the weak.
Prepared for battle!
The ground trembles with every step.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
We must kill!
We need enemies! Hail before my might!
take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
Of course. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A challenge worthy of my skill. Of course. It will only take me a moment. Of course. It will only take me a moment.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
The Chaos Gods clearly now.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Fly all guns!
Murder inside.
Enemies! We need enemies.
It will only take me a moment.
Sanity is for the weak.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Meeting resistance!
Fly all
Murder
guns!
inside.
Cross me and die.
Sanity is for the weak. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment.
Cross me and die.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment.
We must kill! You hear the voices too?
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Enemies! We need enemies.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Meeting resistance!
Murder inside.
Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
It will only take me a moment.
Just take us into the thick of it. Fly all guns! Fly all guns!
Enemies! We need enemies.
It will only take me a moment.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Murder inside.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Murder inside.
Just take us into the thick of it.
It will only take me a moment.
Prepare for battle.
Meeting resistance!
Moving out.
Cross me and die.
We must kill!
Enemies! We need enemies.
Meeting resistance!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Fly all guns! Moving out!
Murder inside.
Cross me and
Hear the voices
Do you hear the voices too? It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Prepare for battle.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. Of course.
Yes.
Do you hear the voices too?
Prepare for battle. Nothing can stop us now. Let fly all guns.
Murder in silence.
Cross me and die.
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
We hear the voices too? Enemies! We need enemies! That is the way to
We
hell!
have captured a location. We must
Must kill! It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain!
It will only take me a moment.
Meeting resistance!
All fail before my might.
We must meeting resistance!
Must before my might.
Prepare for battle. Let fly all guns.
Cross me and die.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
sanity is for the weak.
Must kill!
I will ease the machine's pain.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let fly all guns.
Meeting resistance!
Do you hear the voices too?
It will only take me a moment.
Must
We must kill!
All fail before my might.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Kill!
Before
It
my
will only take
might.
me a moment. Of course.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Into the thick of it.
Murder in silence.
Meeting resistance!
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of course.
Sanity is for the weak.
It will only take me a moment.
All pale before my might.
After 1,000
Murder in silence.
one almost dead.
Meeting resistance!
Murder in silence.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
It will only take me a moment.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Enemies! We need enemies! That is the way to hell! Enemies! We need enemies! We must kill! Enemies! We need enemies! Enemies! We need enemies! Before my might!
Warp overtaking me.
Well,
It isn't good.
Meeting resistance!
Might.
We must kill!
Before my might.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Meeting resistance!
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Moving out. Let fly all guns.
Murder in silence.
Do you hear the voices too?
Let fly all guns. Let fly all guns.
Must before my might. More souls to feast upon! All pale before my might.
Sanity is for the weak. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Meeting resistance!
Nothing can stop us now. Let fly all guns.
Meeting resistance!
Murder in silence.
it will only take me a moment.
We must kill!
Before my might.
Sanity is for the weak. Enemies! We need enemies.
Meeting resistance!
Enemies!
Might.
We need enemies.
Just take us into the thick of it. Let fly all guns. Let fly all guns. Just take us into the thick of it.
Must kill! Meeting resistance!
Clearly.
Enemies! We need enemies! Sanity is for the weak! Meeting resistance! Enemies! We need enemies! The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
It is as though
We
1,000
have
mouths
captured a
cry out
location.
in pain.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. It will only take me a moment. I will ease the machine. It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. Of course. Of course.
Must kill!
Their weapons are ineffective against Chaos armor.
Murdering silence.
Cross me and die.
Do you hear the voices too? That is the way to hell. Meeting resistance!
Fly, all guns!
Cross me and die.
I will shatter their souls!
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
We need enemies!
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Sanity is for the weak.
Enemies! We need enemies!
God, speak clearly now.
We must kill!
God, speak clearly now.
It will only take me a moment.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
One only sees death.
Stop for no one!
Meeting
All
resistance!
guns! Nothing can stop us now.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out
It
in
will only
pain.
take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. We must kill!
We must
Just take
kill!
us into the thick of it.
Must kill! We must kill! Sanity is for the weak.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Meeting resistance!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill. A moment. This able beast should get us there.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death. Prepare for battle.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Destroy! Destroy!
Meeting resistance! We must kill!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
We must kill!
Take us into the thick of it.
Meeting resistance!
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
We must kill!
We need enemies.
It will only take me.
Resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Enemies! We need enemies!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let's fly, all guns!
We need enemies. Enemies! We need enemies.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Enemies! We need enemies. Chaos is our master. The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. Enemies! We need enemies. Take us to battle. The warp overtaking me. It is a good thing.
I feel the warp overtaking
Warp
me!
overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Meeting resistance!
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Cross me and die.
Just take us into the thick of it.
Sanity is for the weak. We have captured a location.
Prepare for battle.
We must kill enemies. We need
It will only take
enemies.
me a moment.
We must kill.
It will only take me a moment.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now!
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
Chaos is our master.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
The ground trembles with
Meeting
every
resistance!
step.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
For my might. More souls to feast
It is
upon!
as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Let's fly, all guns!
Enemies! We need enemies!
The warp overtaking me. It is a good thing. The warp overtaking me. It is a good thing.
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
For my might.
The Chaos Gods.
Meeting resistance!
A challenge worthy of my skill. skill.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Must kill. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Before my might.
Just take us into the thick of it. Let's fly, all guns!
It will only take me a
We have captured a location. Do you hear the voices too? The Chaos Gods clearly now. Sanity is for the weak. Take us to battle.
After 1,000 battles, one
Mercy! Kill! Sanity is for the weak.
Must kill.
just take us into the thick of it.
It will only take me a moment.
Forces of chaos, cross-bow to me and die. Do not make me wait.
We have captured a location. Sanity is for the weak.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead.
Enemies!
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Meeting resistance! Meeting resistance!
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
All fail before my might.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead.
Meeting resistance! Sanity is for the weak!
Prepare for battle.
Hear the voices too?
Prepare for battle. Let's fly, all guns.
Fail before my might.